Day 1. The blobfish begins life with a body structured by softness rather than muscle. Day 2. The blobfish shows its first subtle signs of growth as its form becomes slightly more defined. Day 3. The blobfish continues to develop, gaining slightly more body stability while remaining soft and delicate. Day 4. The blobfish's body begins to hold its shape more consistently, though it remains entirely soft. Day 5. The blobfish's gelatinous body shows gradual strengthening while retaining its characteristically soft form. Day 6. The blobfish continues to gain density, becoming slightly more stable while remaining soft and flexible. Day 7. The blobfish shows steady early development as its gelatinous body becomes more balanced and consistent. Day 8. The blobfish's form appears slightly fuller, showing continued gradual development while remaining entirely soft. Day 9. The blobfish continues its slow development as its gelatinous body becomes slightly heavier and more cohesive. Day 10. The blobfish shows steady early growth with a more balanced form that still relies on softness rather than muscle. Day 11. The blobfish's body continues to expand and smooth out while remaining fully gelatinous. Day 12. The blobfish shows continued gradual growth with a broader and more uniform gelatinous form. Day 13. The blobfish develops a thicker, more evenly supported gelatinous body. Day 14. The blobfish's form becomes fuller and more cohesive while remaining entirely gelatinous. Day 15. The blobfish shows a more settled and evenly distributed body while remaining completely soft. Day 16. The blobfish continues its gradual development, appearing denser and more stable while retaining its gelatinous nature. Day 17. The blobfish shows increased uniformity and weight as its gelatinous body continues to mature. Day 18. The blobfish appears slightly larger and more compact, continuing its slow, steady maturation. Day 19. The blobfish's body appears more evenly weighted and balanced as development continues. Day 20. The blobfish reaches a more stable juvenile form while remaining entirely gelatinous. Day 21. The blobfish shows a broader and more balanced juvenile form. Day 22. The blobfish continues gradual growth, appearing slightly larger and more consolidated. Day 23. The blobfish appears thicker and more evenly formed as development continues. Day 24. The blobfish's juvenile form becomes fuller and more stable while remaining entirely gelatinous. Day 25. The blobfish shows a broader and more evenly supported juvenile form. Day 26. The blobfish continues steady development, appearing larger and more compact while retaining its gelatinous nature. Day 27. The blobfish approaches a mature juvenile form, appearing broader and more settled. Day 28. The blobfish displays a well-formed juvenile body with increased stability. Day 29. The blobfish nears maturity with a heavier and clearly defined gelatinous form. Day 30. The blobfish reaches a fully developed form defined by mass, softness, and stability.